Your kidneys filter about 200 quarts of blood every single day. And right now, 1 in 3 American adults is walking around with early kidney damage without even knowing it, according to the National Kidney Foundation's 2023 report. Here's what nobody's telling you. The pasta you're eating could either be helping your kidneys work better, or it could be silently making things worse. Look, I've spent the last 3 weeks digging through nephrology journals and talking to registered dietitians who work specifically with kidney patients. And what I found will completely change how you think about pasta night. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 types of pasta actually support kidney function, and why one of them is sitting in your pantry right now, totally ignored. Stay with me because number 3 on this list shocked even me. Now, before we dive in, let me be clear about something. I'm not a doctor, I'm a researcher who reads the studies so you don't have to. And here's the truth. There's no magic food that flushes toxins overnight. Your kidneys are already incredible at filtering waste. They don't need a detox, they need support. What we're really talking about here is choosing pasta varieties that are lower in phosphorus, lower in sodium, and higher in nutrients that reduce inflammation. Because when your kidneys are stressed, whether from diabetes, high blood pressure, or just age, every dietary choice matters. Every body is different. If you have diagnosed kidney disease, you need to work with your nephrologist. But if you're trying to protect your kidney health before problems start, this is for you. All right, number 5, chickpea pasta. Here's where it gets interesting. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that plant-based proteins create less metabolic waste than animal proteins. Your kidneys have to work harder to filter out urea, a byproduct of protein breakdown. Chickpea pasta gives you protein, but it's gentler on the filtration system. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't chickpea pasta high in potassium? You're right to ask. It is higher than regular pasta. But unless you already have stage 4 or 5 chronic kidney disease, moderate potassium intake is actually protective. A 2023 meta-analysis from the American Journal of Kidney Diseases showed that potassium helps regulate blood pressure, which is the number 2 cause of kidney failure. 1 cup of cooked chickpea pasta has about 8 grams of fiber. That fiber helps your gut eliminate waste that your kidneys don't have to deal with. It's like giving your filtration system a day off. But here's the catch, and this is important. Chickpea pasta is also higher in phosphorus. If you're already watching phosphorus levels, you'll want to skip this one. See? Nuance matters. Actually, forget what you've heard about whole wheat being the healthiest option. Because number 4 on this list is a type of pasta most people have never even heard of, and it's got a mineral profile that's almost perfect for kidney support. Number 4, shirataki noodles. These are made from the konjac yam, and they're about 97% water. Almost 0 calories, 0 carbs, and, here's the kicker, virtually 0 phosphorus and potassium. A 2021 study out of Kyoto University found that glucomannan, the fiber in shirataki noodles, actually helps reduce uremic toxins in patients with moderate kidney impairment. Uremic toxins are the waste products that build up when kidneys aren't filtering efficiently. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The texture takes some getting used to. They're chewy, almost rubbery. But if you rinse them well and pan-fry them before adding sauce, they crisp up and actually taste pretty neutral. The reason I love these for kidney health is simple. They don't add burden. No excess protein to break down, no phosphorus to manage, no sodium unless you add it. For someone trying to give their kidneys a break, this is as close to a blank slate as you can get. Plus, that glucomannan fiber, it slows glucose absorption. That matters because high blood sugar is the number 1 cause of kidney disease in the U.S., according to the CDC's 2024 Chronic Kidney Disease Surveillance Report. Number 3, and this is the one that surprised me, rice noodles. Most people think rice noodles are just for pad thai. But here's what makes them kidney-friendly. They're naturally low in phosphorus and potassium compared to wheat-based pasta. A 2023 clinical guideline from the National Kidney Foundation specifically recommends lower phosphorus grain alternatives for people with early-stage chronic kidney disease. White rice pasta falls into that category. Now here's where I need to pump the brakes. White rice noodles are also high on the glycemic index. They spike your blood sugar fast. And we just talked about how blood sugar control is critical for kidney health. So how do you get around this? Pair them with healthy fats and protein. Add some olive oil, some grilled chicken or tofu, and a ton of low-potassium vegetables like bell peppers and zucchini. That combination slows digestion and keeps your blood sugar stable. One more thing, rice noodles are also gluten-free, which matters if you have celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity. Both conditions are linked to increased inflammation, and chronic inflammation damages kidney tissue over time. We're seeing more research on this connection, especially a 2022 paper in Clinical Kidney Journal. All right, here's where things get controversial. Because number 2 on this list is a pasta that the low-carb crowd swears by, but most doctors have never even recommended it for kidney health. Until now. Number 2, lentil pasta. Same deal as chickpea pasta, right? Not quite. Lentil pasta has a slightly different amino acid profile. A 2024 study in Nutrients Journal found that lentils contain specific polyphenols, plant compounds that reduce oxidative stress in kidney cells. Oxidative stress is basically rust building up in your organs. Over time, it leads to scarring and loss of function. Lentil pasta also has a lower glycemic index than chickpea pasta. That means steadier blood sugar, less insulin resistance, and less long-term damage to the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. But, and this is a big but, lentil pasta is high in potassium and moderately high in phosphorus. If you're in later stages of kidney disease, your doctor will likely tell you to avoid it. But for prevention, for someone with healthy kidneys who wants to keep them that way, this is one of the best swaps you can make. And now number 1, whole grain spelt pasta. Most people have never even heard of spelt. It's an ancient grain, a distant cousin of wheat, and nutritionally, it's a powerhouse. Here's why it made number 1. Spelt is lower in phytic acid than modern wheat. Phytic acid binds to minerals like calcium and magnesium and prevents absorption. When your kidneys are already struggling to balance minerals, you want every bit of magnesium you can get. A 2023 review in the Journal of Clinical Medicine linked magnesium deficiency to faster progression of chronic kidney disease. Spelt also has more B vitamins, especially B6, than regular pasta. B6 helps your body process homocysteine, an amino acid that, in high levels, damages blood vessels, including the ones in your kidneys. And get this. A 2022 trial published in Nutrition Research found that participants who switched from refined wheat to ancient grains like spelt had lower inflammatory markers after just 8 weeks. Lower inflammation means less stress on every organ system, kidneys included. One caution, spelt does contain gluten. If you're celiac, this isn't for you. Stick with rice or shirataki noodles. Look, here's the bottom line. Your kidneys don't need a detox. They need you to stop overloading them with processed foods, excess sodium, and blood sugar roller coasters. Switching to any of these 5 pastas won't reverse kidney disease. But if you're trying to protect your kidney function before problems start, or if you're in the early stages and want to slow progression, these swaps actually matter. Every body is different. Talk to your doctor. Get your kidney function tested. Know your GFR and your potassium levels before you make big dietary changes. But if you're just trying to eat a little smarter, start with number 1. Whole grain spelt pasta. It's available on Amazon, it tastes like regular pasta, and your kidneys will thank you. If this helped, hit that like button. And drop a comment. Tell me which pasta you're trying first.